Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem 8. Hope you are doing well out there. Once again, we are joined by Wolf Elder Rikana for this wondrous journey.
Yoha.
And I already scrubbed the word wondrous, so today is only going to be good. Without further ado though, let's get into the game. Okay, now so far it's been only a straight line. I'm wondering if this is going to change when we get further into the game and we'll have branching paths. Until then though, it's time to go to the Atlas Plains. Erica suppresses her feelings of unease and continues to search for her brother. Passing through Seraphiu, the group crosses into the Grotto Empire. From here forward, there is no doubt that they are walking through hostile territory. In hopes of avoiding unnecessary trouble, Erica and company head for a sparsely populated region of Grotto. However, it is too late. Their movements are already being tracked. They weren't before? Chapter 6: Victims of War.
So tell me, you have ascertained Erica's whereabouts, have you not?
I have. I sent some of our men to follow the princess as she fled Seraphiu. They tell me Erica and her friends will be coming this way shortly. Our ambush is ready and waiting. There's no way they can escape. Like rats in a sack, as they say.
Very good. Won't that wretched Volta be delighted? Now about this Princess Erica. I hear she's quite a handful. They say her paladin withstood Volter's lance. Tell me, Novala, are you certain you can handle this assignment?
Don't worry, everything is under control. I brought along a certain something from Renee. It will negate whatever futile resistance they offer.
Pray it goes as you say. Very well, do what you must. I must return to the capital.
Will you not stay and see how Erica looks in captivity?
Unlike two other layabouts I know, I do not have such time to waste. I have much to do for our master. A mountain of tasks awaits me. My time is far too precious to waste on the likes of that royal whelp. Trifles such as these are best left in the hands of servants. Such as you.
Yes, of course. Then travel well. Freakish old man. You should have watched. You might have learned something. I will capture the princess, and I will repay you at my master's side. You will stew in regret, and I will enjoy every moment.
You see? I keep harping on FE6, but let's go back to that for a moment. There's actually inner conflict here. When there was only shown inner conflict before, but between the pretty ones, aka who you could probably recruit later, and the ugly ones. This one actually has internal fighting, people with motives. Note that FE7 didn't really have this much either, but still. I'm glad to see this kind of essence. This is what Fire Emblem should have been. Fire Emblem isn't good against evil. It's war. War is about internal conflict, constantly changing variables. War never really changes, but the pawns in play actually do. Seeing this is big for me. I love this kind of thing. What about you, Rikana?
I mean, that's kinda how it is. Everybody's pretty much out for themselves. If it happens to help people, hey, it's a bonus. But most of the time, it's usually every man for himself when war is involved.
Which again, I would like to recall back to Chapter 2 of Fire Emblem 6, where we got a glimpse of that. With the lord of that castle lying about having Guinevere. That's the only time we ever saw, and that was thinking with their own skin. That wasn't even trying to get out, trying to do anything with the war. That was them getting the fuck out. So seeing this kind of thing is very nice. You get subplots, you get some character. The problem is, this is a fog of war chapter.
Princess Erica of Renee, accept your fate. You have nowhere to flee.
What? Who are you? And where did you come from?
You're as beautiful as I heard. And you're even wearing your bracelet. I suppose we should begin there. Would you kindly surrender your lovely little trinket?
Ah! My bracelet? Why do you want it?
His Majesty desires it. That's reason enough. Once I present it to him, he will make me a general, and I will be famous.
Come on, hand it over. Do it quickly, and I may let you live. Princess Erica, you will do no such thing. Of course not.
Obedience will save you pain. You came all this way to aid Prince Ephraim, have you not? A fool's errand. Ephraim fell before the Empire's might. As we speak, he wastes away in a cell in Renball, meekly awaiting his execution.
My brother? You lie! A pitiful worm like you can never defeat my brother.
Ugh. Protest all you like, it does not change the truth.
Have you seen his battle tactics? They're kind of brazen.
Ephraim has lost, and it was Grotto that defeated him. You're not going to acquiesce, are you?
Very well. Of course I screw up the word wondrous, but I have no problem with the word acquiesce. Sometimes you just gotta love how my mind works.
Very well. Bring me the child.
Help me! Ah!
Look familiar? She's a citizen of your precious Renee. Now give me the bracelet. Do it, or this child dies.
Wow!
Rude!
Wow!
I mean, hey, but it's gonna be most likely because she's just that soft about it.
Fire Emblem! A family game!
That sounded. I'm sorry. That sounded very wrong as to how I said it. What I mean is she is a very noble person who actually cares about her people. So she would probably
Yeah, there's a term in D&D for what she is.
said it that way.
Noble
because-
stupid.
Yeah. No, please. You win, but I must have your word the child will suffer no harm. Princess, wait, that bracelet is not worth a child's life. I think it's actually worth 10,000 child's lives. 10,000 children's lives. Either way.
And I get where she's coming from.
Forgive me, Seth.
A child.
Yes. Yes. There can be no mistaking it. Next, your weapons. Take them off and hand them over.
No. Surrendering our weapons would be tantamount to suicide. Oh, demonetized again. You demand too much of us.
Well,
I see years of peace and idleness have not dulled the wits of all Renee's knights. Well then,
My hostage has no more use to me, does she?
ah, such a waste. Wait a moment. I just had a delicious idea. Have you heard of the giant spiders prowling about this region? They'd appreciate a nice hot meal, wouldn't you agree?
You can't! No!
This will be a delight to watch. These fools will curse the day they were born to Renee.
Why? Why would you? How can you do such a thing?
This is war. There are no rules here. In war you can do anything. Anything. You curs of Renee have lost.
I mean, he's not.
He's not. Again, I can understand where he's coming from. He's a very good villain. Kind of one note, but he has done things that no villain from most Fire Emblem games have done. Sure, some have done horrible things, but good gods! Let's run down the laundry list that he's already done. He kidnapped a child. He's ransoming the child, threatening the child's life, has taken the child and fed them to giant fucking spiders, mate. Oh, and worst of all, he's leaving us in a fog of war map. For that, he deserves to hang alone.
Mhm.
Your idiotic ravings mean nothing.
Hey, I was on your side. Enough. Hold your tongue.
What?
We, the people of Renee, have long honored our allegiance with the Grotto Empire. And you invaded without warning. You ravaged our land. You killed my father. Even then, I told myself I must not hate Grotto or her people. If I gave in to my hate, the bond between our lands would be lost forever. I refused to hate. Instead, I lived for the days our nations would know peace again. But if this is Grotto's true face, if you could extinguish Renee without pity, without remorse, if this is the case, then there is no room in my heart for forgiveness.
Impudent girl. Do you expect your words to save your countrymen? They will not. Your beloved people will all die, as will you. If you must curse someone, curse your dear princess.
Help someone!
Cry, scream.
Are we going to get eaten? We're going to be fine. Someone will rescue us. Wow! Would you look at these muscles? I had no idea how much stronger I gotten. Why, I bet I could take on my dad or just about anyone. I knew if I worked at it, I'd become a great warrior. Oh, so this is how it works. I know this was a horrible shift between the two, but... wow. First off, that story. Obviously, we're probably going to have to rush to their aid, which means our Pegasus Knight is going to get a lot more work. However, now we have a choice for Ross. Do we make him into a fighter, like his father, or a pirate? And yeah, this was a new addition from FE6 and FE7. Split root class upgrades. I think it was done before in FE4 and FE5. And I know that in the remastering of Shadow Dragon on the DS, they also allowed basically anyone to reclass into anything. But I think this was the first for the Americas. We'll go with that. But yeah, Rakana, what do you think we should do? Pirate or fighter?
To be fair, I like the outfit of the pirate.
Yeah. Personally, this would come down to what their next upgraded class is, but I really don't want to spoil it for myself. However, if I had to take a guess, fighter can become a warrior or maybe a berserker, while the pirate becomes a berserker and the other one. There's another class. It's completely slipping my mind right now. But between the two...
Was it the Myrmidon thing? I said, was it the Myrmidon thing, perhaps?
Myrmidon, it goes into Blade Master. Completely different tree. However, I think we are going to make him into a pirate. Just because we don't have one yet, and we could be entering watery terrain at some point, and he's already proven himself. Ooh, those were good growths. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the map real quick. Can't see shit! I hate these maps so much! Luckily, it looks like we only have a single village to go to. However, I have no idea what's awaiting in this fog. So let's go back real quick and I'll check. I guess there's no scrying in this one, like in FE7. So I guess I'll just get ready and I'll be right back. And we are set. Alright, I won't lie, I don't like Fog of War maps. I'm not sure if that was apparent yet, but I don't like them. So I'm going to park her here, equip the Slim Lance for now because that gives her more void. And then use a torch. The only torch. Ah! What the hell? Really? Really?
That's a lot of people.
What the? That? Oh, of course. Say it for me, Rakan. I just can't bear to repeat myself anymore.
Fuck War's terrible.
Thank you.
So I'm sure everybody who's been watching your other playthroughs have figured that out.
Well, this will be probably the quickest restart of the entire playthrough. We'll see! And I forgot to turn those off. Oh yeah, 55 hits no problem. Thanks, game. Oh yeah, 51 hits no problem. Don't get your hopes up. The Archer's now going to move down and just finish it. Or, you know, it could be the Myrmidon here. Or a Warrior. Whatever. I don't care. Unless it's speed, I don't care, Vanessa. Can you outrun an Archer? That's my question. More? Okay. Motion to move this as the worst Fog of War map ever made. Oh, look, a Javelin. Is that going to kill me? It's going to try. And cue the Archer. What, 60 accuracy? Yep, bye. Well, good news. She survived.
Yeah. Bad news is she's completely surrounded.
That's actually not bad news. There are worse fates for her than being surrounded. Oh, look, a free Iron Blade. I heard that there are monstrous spiders sleeping in the mountains to the east. They're said to be poisonous, so I stocked up on antitoxins. This antitoxin's strong stuff. No need to worry about poison with this around. Hey, why don't you go ahead and take one? Go on, you may need it. They might still eat you, but at least they won't be able to poison you.
Cute kid.
Don't worry, they won't poison you. They'll just eat you alive. That makes it perfectly okay.
That's a good thing. You...
poke.
Oh, crit. A 1% crit with Gilliam.
Maybe animations. Idea.
Okay, this is probably the worst idea I can have. I'm just going to sit her here and keep drinking a vulnerary. I'm just going to leave her sitting there. Let's see, she has an iron sword, which gets better avoid. Technically they're even. So why don't I just set up here with... I mean, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound right now, so might as well. Hope enough attention gets diverted. And that's pretty much all I can do here, ladies and gentlemen. So this could be ending right here, and I would have to restart. And I forgot to turn off animations again. Oh well, delay the inevitable. Franz, please. I need some good news right now. Can't argue with that, actually. He's been needing defense. Oh. Again, what the hell? .52 accuracy. And
Seriously?
Okay, are you trying to piss me off today, game? Don't worry, the archer's actually going to hit this time because that's just a trend. Yeah, you ain't touching Ross. He's too fast for you. 50. Alright, show the archer getting the kill. Jesus Christ. How many were hiding in this fucking fog? %! No, it was all the low accuracy ones that hit. Be back! Okay, and we are back. I basically kept trying to brute force the same thing because I thought, fuck it. This map is garbage design anyway, it's just a large open field with a shit ton of units spammed in it. I dread having to do it on hard. But this one time, they decided to fuck up their own formation by putting the soldier here, blocking the archer from coming down. So, yeah, technically we get to continue because of stupidity.
See, now that you can put into the actually screwing itself over, rather than just constantly screwing you over. That is a more predictable, well, less predictable thing that the game can do.
Yeah, just from those tests, I can already tell the RNG is well and fixed because it was random every single time. There were times where I was bitching and complaining
Mm-hmm.
about the knight actually getting hits in at 61%, but then I started noticing the actual accuracy on it, if you will. Yeah, it's not as cut and dry as it seems this time around. So I gotta give kudos where it belongs. It's deserved. It's actually well programmed. I still hate this fucking map. Let's get out of the way. This map is awful.
Oh yeah, the map is just bad. And I'll even go into agreement here. Putting a layer of something, a layer of blinding, to basically just spam a bunch of enemies inside, it's kind of dumb.
Okay, now that Archer has free reign to come down, but hopefully they target Erica instead, because Lord Syndrome. Oh look, the other knights. Say hi to Armor Slayer. Okay, that means the Archer's RNG was fixed. Yep. Fuck you. Okay! We are mostly back again. This time I said screw that village and set up Seth as a decoy. And they decided to go after Natasha instead here as compensation.
Hmm.
Now, I was trying to do... I'm going to keep flying this way. Use a torch. Really?
Oh, come on.
Fuck off! That just a light mage? Yeah, it's a mender. First off, fuck you! Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Loot. Then keep moving this force upward. All I know is pain. Thank you, Franz, for at least trying to cheer. Thank you, Franz. You cheered me up a little. Alright, let's go use our light mage. And show me him killing the Pegasus Rider. What? No, seriously, what? He had a horse slayer. I'm on a horse. Admittedly, I don't think it works like that in this one, but still. You know what? I'm not complaining.
Best not be.
Do I need to talk to any of them? No. Huh. The more I play this level, the more I'm just left with questions. Oh, there's the boss. Novada. Okay, all in favor next turn I just move in Seth to kill him, say aye.
The eye, most definitely. Let's just get out of here.
I'm going to start moving children here. Use Artur here, next turn to get in. And ride him a little east. Wait, there was another mage? Or, nah, it probably just went across.
Also, I'm noticing a lack of giant spiders, by the way.
They're coming down from the mountain.
Hmm.
Why, you expected an immediate threat? What game did you think this was?
I wasn't expecting an immediate threat, but I was expecting the actual threat that they were imposing the entire time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the
You
kill.
know, with the evil guy saying, "Oh yeah, we could just feed the entire group. Just feed everybody to the spiders. That'll be fine."
No,
Oh hey,
it can't be. They made it this far? Must I do everything myself? Is this the end? No fame, no glory.
Seth's first level up.
Fuck you, dude.
Wow, he's no normal Jagan. You're safe
Jeez.
now. I was so scared, so very, very scared. Thank you. You saved us both. If you would like, please take this. And thank you again. Wow! We got an Orion's Bolt! For archers we don't use! Is it too late to go back and let the spiders eat them? Your late father, King Fado, he ordered me to keep silent till the proper time arrived. However, with all that has happened, with Emperor Vigard's actions, I feel it imperative that I tell you everything, Princess Erica. Are you ready to hear the secret of the bracelet you wear? I am. As you know, Princess, Renee houses one of the legendary sacred stones. Of course, it's in the temple. It's supposed to be a ward against evil.
Bullshit!
Yes, the true stone is. But the stone in the temple is nothing but a forgery. The real sacred stone of Renee lies beneath the royal castle. Guarding it is a powerful seal, an infinitely complex lock of sorts. What? Is this true? Yes, King Fado confided in me and himself. The sacred stones banished evil long ago and possess powers beyond our ken. The ancient kings of Renee felt it prudent to seal ours away. They feared its power could be misused. They thought to remove the temptation. The keys to break the seals were hidden too, forged into bracelets. The very ones that you and your brother, Prince Ephraim, wear. Our bracelets? How could Father keep this a secret from me for so long? And how would that actually stop anyone who has the intent of taking it? Can they just blow up the castle and use sacred magic to just... Don't ask questions. I mean, if they were really intent on getting it...
At the same time, there is a good reason behind not telling you, Erica. It's very, very simple. And I will say it now. He didn't want you to actually try to open it. So it's better to just give it to you and just say it's an heirloom. You won't worry about it that way.
They must know nothing of the bracelets. Tell them only if some great peril strikes. These were King Fado's exact orders. Prince Ephraim knows nothing of the bracelet's secret either. The king told me this out of fear that something might happen to him, so that when the time came, the two of you would learn the truth. The bracelets have such meaning. Yes, and we are the only living souls who know the secret of the Stone of Renee. At least, that's what I was given to believe. And yet the Grotto army has made it clear that they want me only for my bracelet. Yes, quite clear at that. I don't know how, but Emperor Vigard must have learned the secret somehow. And now his troops pursue the bracelets, and we are no closer to knowing his motives. He would use the bracelets to unlock the sacred stone and destroy it in secret. Sorry, that just...
What?
Yeah. Perhaps. Which means that my brother and his bracelets, if he's been captured, they may have the bracelet already. He may be... Ephraim! Princess, we must take Novala's words to be true. We must hurry to Prince Ephraim. The enemy soldiers who fled the battle will have reported our location by now. If Prince is being held prisoner at Renval, I fear they might execute him once they learn of our approach. You're right, we have no time to waste. We must hurry to Renval. Let's go rescue my brother. I hate Fog of War. Which is why I gave zero shits and why I kept brute forcing the same strategy. Because you know what? An open field is not strategy. There were actually stopgaps in the older games that had open fields. You had time to prepare. You had time to see the force. That was just plain horse shit!
That it was.
And even then, it didn't even feel satisfying to finish. It was awesome to see Ross as a pirate and him dunking on another fighter with so much skill. It was interesting to see the two hold the top, and it was definitely awesome to see Vanessa tank so much. But that just didn't feel rewarding. That map was probably the worst one I've played so far in any Fire Emblem game. And that's saying something. However...
Plus, it's still relatively early. That means things could get worse. I'm hoping they don't, but they could.
If there's another Fog of War map, it probably will. Because they still haven't figured out how Fog of War maps are supposed to be done. Especially after that. I expected, 2, 3, 4 tops after I lit a torch. No. No. That was bullshit. However, it is done. It is over with. So hopefully we'll have good vibes as we move on into the next chapter. Once again, if you're still doing a drinking game for how many times I say I hate Fog of War, please stop. I am not responsible for your life at this point. And we care about you. If you are binge watching every single time because someone made a compilation, stop. Sorry, what?
No, we're being very serious here. If you were continuing this game, this lovely drinking game that you think you're gonna be able to do, I have seen people do drinking games when it comes to the playing game, and let's just say this. Pick something weak, or don't do it. Please.
As I was saying, we'll catch you in the next chapter. Have a good one.
See you later.
Fuck Fog of War!